Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, man. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Trying to do something with it, too, man. I was having a conversation the other day with a young person, and they were telling me how they felt that their life was stuck, that their life was in a rut, that they didn't know what to do next. And one of the things that was causing them this sadness or this depression, I mean, they're really, really into something right now. One of the things that was causing it was the fact that they had made a list of things they wanted to accomplish by a certain age. And that age, they just had a birthday recently. And they were looking at the list, and the list hadn't been fulfilled. And because that list hadn't been fulfilled, they were really, really sad about it. You know, one of the things that they had on the list was marriage, kids, and I don't know everything else that was on the list, but that was one of them. And because she had reached a certain age and she wasn't married and she didn't have the kids, and she had just celebrated her birthday, she's gone into this mode of sadness where it's really, really taking a toll on her. And as I was learning about her situation, I was thinking about it, and I just wanted to share this with you all this morning, that one of the things about making a list about what you want, which I happen to be a proponent of, I do it myself. I have people have dream boards. I have a goal sheet. I've been doing it for years. It's a wonderful way to set goals and to keep it in front of you as a constant reminder. And I always go over this goal list every day. You know, I mean, I go over it all the time, every day. Sometimes I miss a day here and there, but mostly every day I pull my goal sheet out and I look at it, I read it. So I was going to these rallies and I was learning about people who were successful and how they kept their mind right and positive. And one of the things I learned was to make these dream boards, these lists, these goal sheets. And in making a goal sheet, and you make the sheet according to what you want, think about one thing. When you made your goal sheet about what you wanted, does your goal sheet have on it what God wants from you? Did you ask in any of this what was his will in your life? You know, look, man, what we want oftentimes is not what he wants for us. And, you know, if you're fighting against what you were created for, if you're fighting against his will, I mean, what do you want to happen? See, don't be so hard on yourself when you look at your goal sheet and you look at what you've not become, what you thought was a great idea. Don't be so hard on yourself because you just made a minor mistake, as do most people. We oftentimes make our goals and set our goals up without ever considering what is it that God wants from us. We keep talking about what we want without ever finding out or knowing what it is God wants for us. Well, guess what, man? Maybe you fighting against the grain. Maybe you just a salmon heading upstream. That's a tough fight upstream. Not all salmons get up to the spawning grounds, you know. Some of them don't make it upstream, you know. But all of them, nearly all of them, except the ones that's killed by prey, when they're spawned, they go out to the ocean. That's cool because you're going with the grain. You're going downstream. You're going with the flow. But when it's time to go against the grain, it's tough. And a lot of us have just been going against the grain for all of these years. But you know what? Listen, man, I did it. I know a lot of people who did it. Very few people get it right from the very beginning. Man, you got to stumble through life sometimes. Sometimes you got to fall through life. You got to make a lot of mistakes, man. But these mistakes are not failures. You know, when you fail at something, don't look at it as a failure. Don't look at yourself as a failure because you're 30 and your goals ain't reached that you had on your list. That was your list. What about the things that's going right? Stop looking at what you're not. Take some time out and thank God for what you are. How about the fact that you keep waking up to be 30? You know, you get depressed about these birthdays. You really want to throw yourself in some depression. Miss a birthday. You really got a problem now. Look at where you are. You keep reaching birthdays. That's a glorious blessing. You keep waking up. You got your health. You've accomplished something. Something on your list is done. People spend too much time on the negative side, and you're just throwing yourself into depression. So what, you wanted to be married by a certain age, and you wanted to have kids. Okay, cool. You could have done all that with the wrong person. There's a blessing in not being married to the wrong person. There's a blessing in not having kids and nobody to help you raise them. There's a blessing in that, man. You're talking to somebody who can tell it to you. You can marry the wrong person if you want to. I'm telling you, you're going to be up in some mess you can't count on. So instead of being angry because you're not married, you don't have kids, why don't you thank God the man? Maybe he spared you from some misery here. Maybe you could have married the wrong person. Maybe you'd have kids and you're not really ready to be a mother or a father. You got to look at the upside, man. Quit looking at what you don't have. Take some time to thank God for what you do have. When you do that, you make more room for blessings to flow into your life. I'm not saying how God thinks because I really don't know, but I'm telling you. If a person comes to me, and I always give a person something, and they never appear grateful or they never say thank you, please know you can quit coming to me. Now, I don't know that's how God works because I've gone back to him several times without being grateful or thanking him, and he's filled my basket up again. So I really think he's not like that. But I can't make the call for sure. But I think at one point in time, just me talking, I'd be a little ticked off at somebody who was always taking and never showing any gratitude. At one point in time, I would just stop the flow of the take. You know, you can't take no more from me. That's what I would do. Now, I'm not calling it like that because I ain't him. But I know he's merciful. He's full of goodness, and he'll forgive you. And thank God he does that because he's sure enough done it for me. But wow, man, take some time out today and be grateful for what you have. Stop complaining about where you're not and think about where you are, and then take it from there. And the next time you make a list, make sure on that list you have God's will. What does he want for you? God give everybody a gift and a talent. Some of us never apply our gifts and talents. We head off in another direction. Then you wonder why your life ain't where it's supposed to be. Have you ever thought about what God gifted you to do? Have you ever thought about doing that and skip what you want? I wanted to play in the NBA, but I got to tell you something. At dribbling and shooting and running all at one time, it was throwing me off a little bit. You know, so I'm doing what I do. It's pretty cool. You can look at it that way, okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we're doing the normal Steve Harvey Morning Show. The debate is over. We've all came to the same conclusion about it. We definitely ain't voting for Trump. So now that we got that out the way, let's move on with the show. Shirley Strawberry.
Riding with Biden, Steve. Good morning.
He gave me every reason I could think. Donald Trump gave me new reasons not to want his ass as president no more. I had a lot, but he gave me at least 6 more. Carla, for real.
That's right. Biden and Harris. That's it.
Keir Spates.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, straight Democrat ticket. That's it.
King of Pranks, Nephew Tommy.
I'm with Joe, baby. I'm riding with Biden. Yes, I am.
I'm with anybody whose name ain't Trump.
Yep.
I vote for Pelosi, Schumer.
She's not running.
I vote for that weak-ass Ted Cruz. Before I vote.
Ooh, that's a stretch.
Man,
Did you see him last night on Cuomo?
Wow.
Cuomo ate him for dinner, didn't he, Cuomo?
This guy, man. But you know, man, this is the guy who talked about, Trump talked about Ted Cruz's father,
Yes.
talked about the way his wife looked,
Called her
and
up.
Ted Cruz is crammed so far up his behind that it's got to be hot where he at.
You gotta be seeing them hamburgers. Yeah, I know you're seeing some of them hamburgers.
Ew, guys. Goodness.
It's too early.
No, I was mine was good.
What was wrong with mine?
Don't let Tommy talking about seeing hamburgers and mess up mine. He added that to me.
The judgment of the joke.
Good one, Steve.
You go up there,
Good
it's
one.
gonna be some hamburgers.
See right there, nobody said he was all that far.
Well, how far up is he?
Well, you can still see Ted's hair and stuff.
Okay.
You know,
A fourth of the way in. He's a fourth of the way in.
and then, he up there. You can see his mouth
You made your point, guys.
Yeah.
because he in there talking, so you can see his mouth.
Okay.
So let's have a great show today, guys.
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's entertain the people today.
Okay.
Give them a break from politics for a minute. We still want you to vote. We still have to vote. That's our
Thank
mandate.
you, Jesus.
It's not a problem.
all right.
But today, let's do a little entertaining. I dedicate myself to being I'm going to embarrass Shirley today.
Woo! Okay, those are my favorite days.
I'm going to embarrass Shirley today. And I'm going to make Carla say, oh, no, we not.
On a regular, huh?
Yeah, this is National Black Dog Day, just so you'll know.
Black dog.
Yeah.
That's
Take that
black
however
dog.
you want to take
I
it.
don't know how to look.
I have a
dogs.
black dog. Doberman Pinscher named Bear.
And
And
Black
I got a
dogs matter.
flat full of 'em.
coming up, Steve's favorite segment, Ask the CLO, the CLO Chief Love Officer in the building, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Ask the CLO.
What was that?
Not the lift
that about?
helicopter.
Was that in the fan? In the
Ready.
window? What was?
Finna be ignorant today. Let's call me embarrass you, Shirley.
Okay, time for Ask the CLO. You can go to steveharveyfm.com if you have any love questions for our Chief Love Officer. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
This one is from Sarita in Mobile. She says, I'm married to a diehard Saints fan, Carla. You guys have something in common there.
Who that?
And yeah, and a sore loser. A week ago, we had my brother and his wife over to watch a game, and my husband was upset and tense most of the time. My brother isn't a big fan of any team, but he likes certain players. The Saints made a bad play, or was it a bad call? I wasn't really paying attention, but my brother made a joke about it. Next thing I knew, my husband lunged at my brother, and they started fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Yeah.
That's that real one.
Any of this sound familiar, Carla?
Yes.
My husband put him out and said they are no longer welcome at our house. What? How can I fix this and keep peace in our family? What?
Ain't no. See, your husband, something wrong with him.
Yeah.
You know, he's jumping on people over a football game that he can't even play in. Listen to me, fans. I'm a fan myself. Don't let these players ruin your Sundays.
Who that nation?
Destroy your
Who That
family.
Nation different, though.
They don't know
different.
you. No, they don't know. Them players don't know y'all. They don't care that y'all tearing y'all house up or lost your money. They getting the same check and they going to practice. Don't lose no. In the words of Shaquille O'Neal,
Thank you. I was waiting for you to say that.
when we lose the game, we get on our phantoms and we drive to our mansions.
He ain't lying.
That's true.
All right. Thank
He
you,
ain't lying.
Steve.
Can I tell you what Tosh would say? The Saints
What?
fan that I'm married to?
What?
He shouldn't have been saying nothing.
In my house, right?
He ain't a Saints fan. Why is he talking?
Why you talking?
That's real.
That's right
She
before the
fixed
fight,
that.
Carla.
They go in there and
All right,
make that
Nyla.
chicken.
Yeah. Nyla in the Bay Area says, I'm 27 and I landed my dream job after the pandemic. It's an entry-level position and my fiance told me not to take the job because it doesn't pay well. He said since it barely is enough to cover my gas and the daycare expenses for a 2-year-old, I should stay at home. I agree that my salary is terrible, but I see myself advancing quickly in my field. I just want him to believe in me and to support my dream and be an art teacher, This has turned into a big issue and our wedding is coming up. What should I do?
Well, I don't know if you know how much art teachers make, but if it's your dream to teach, then that's your gift. You know, you're probably not going to be an art teacher to be rich. You become a teacher because that's your gift and your calling. You have to answer that. That's your dream job, to be an art teacher. You got to go do that. Now you said the salary is terrible. You can't negotiate it, or that's just it for entry level. But if you're not entry level, what's top level art teachers make? That's what you need to look at. And if you still gonna be miserable and think it's a sucky salary, you got to decide, what you want to do. Maybe it's another form of art you should get into. You got to look at the pros and cons of it. It has to be worth your time. But if you're doing it to move up quickly, then listen to me. I used to make $25 a show.
What is it? I forgot. What is it? What is it, Uncle?
right on
That
time.
last show, I know. Ooh, that last show.
Oh, that last one, though. Ooh.
All right.
The one in Vegas?
Yes.
Boy,
Oh, you made a
The
killing
farewell. The farewell.
What?
death.
The
Bye.
One
that
we
night with a
were at?
bag?
Yeah, y'all was there.
The farewell show. Yeah. When he had on
Yes.
those diamond shoes.
Front row.
We were all front row. Yeah.
Heartbreaking moment
man.
for me, though, boy. That-
We all cried.
well, it wasn't hard the next day.
You were over it.
Got over it.
Oh, I dried my face right away when I was at the pay-per-view office.
All right. Moving on. So what was your advice to her to find out what the top level salary is?
Yeah,
For an
and
art teacher,
decide if
yeah.
that's what you really want to do. Your dream position should almost coordinate with your dream lifestyle because your position has to accommodate them both eventually.
Great advice. All right. Michael in Salisbury, Maryland says, I'm 32 and I was interested in dating a woman I met at the gym. She used to run track and she's got a banging body. I finally asked her out to dinner. She showed up in a sundress and heels, and I was sick to my stomach when I saw her feet. Her toes were all jumbled up, clenched up, and so ashy that it looked like she had foot powder on them. I asked her if she gets pedicures, and I offered to pay for one for her. She told me that I'm rude and she can't help it because she's an athlete. I didn't mean to offend her, but how can I get her to fix her feet, though?
See, right there, dog. Now, if that's what you said on the first date, it's going to be hard to come back for that. I understand what you're saying.
Murphy and Boomerang.
I like foot too, but yo, come on, dog. But see, that she a track girl. She on them, putting pressure on them. But ladies,
dancer.
Let me just say this now. If you're going to wear a sundress, spaghetti strap shoes, you got to take care of yourself head to toe. Feet are important. It is nothing for you. Here's a trick. Get you some Vaseline Intensive Care Baby Oil, the thick kind. And before you go out, just rub your feet with the oil. That's all.
That don't
it'll
magnify
make you look,
corns, though? That don't
no,
bring 'em
dog.
out?
It helps it out a great deal.
All
You
right.
need to try some on your feet since you don't know what it do.
My
Thank
feet
you,
look good. I don't know how the hell my feet
CLO.
get
No,
in
you
this. My
don't.
feet ain't nothing.
How your
ain't
feet
nothing.
pretty and your
We
face
gotta
ain't?
go. Coming up next. Nephew Tommy's run that prank back right after this. It's Ignorant up in here today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann will be here. She's standing by with today's national news. And in entertainment news, Gabrielle Union has reached a settlement with NBC. Plus, in our Tell Me Something Good segment, some good news for former Cleveland Cavalier basketball star. We'll tell you who that is. And we'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, the nephew, you heard him. He's in the building with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Nev?
It comes a time in life where your relationship needs to have some breaks in it. And this right here is called the 4-3 relationship. 4-3 relationship, Carla. Carla, what that is, 4 days with you, 3 days with me. You see what I'm saying?
What?
You get your wife for 4 days, and then she comes stay with me for 3 days. You see what I'm saying?
Why?
Let's go, cat dog.
White.
Let's go, cat dog. Hey, it's a 4-3 relationship, y'all. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Maurice.
Yeah, this him.
Hey, Maurice, my name is Devin, man. How you doing this evening, brother?
Oh, man, I'm kind of sleepy, man. I work at nights, bro. What's going on? Who is this again?
This is Devin, man. I talked to your wife, Keisha, the other day. That's your wife, right?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Yeah, I talked to your wife. Is she in right now?
No, she's not in. She at work, bro.
Okay. I apologize, man. I didn't mean to wake you up. You work at night or something?
Yeah, I'm a crane operator at night, bro. Normal people don't call me until 3 o'clock. And what's this? What is a bill collector or something?
No. I talked to your wife, man. She's interested in this thing we got, man, called a 4-3 relationship. She told me she wanted me to call back and talk to her husband about it. And she gave me the number to hit you up at the house, man, and let you know all about the 4-3 relationship because she's real interested in it.
A 4-3 relationship. You say you talked to my wife about it?
Yeah, I talked to Keisha a couple of days ago. She gave me the number. She said, call him back. He'll be at home at this time. You can hit him up and see if he likes it. She said, but she definitely likes it, man, and she wanted to see if you would be interested in a 4-3 relationship, too. We want to get your approval on it before we went any further, but your wife was very excited about it, man. She was wanting to get started as soon as possible, and I wanted to see about contacting you and making sure that you agreed and approved on everything. But she definitely wanted to get your blessing, get your approval on it.
Yeah, I'll try to do anything to make her happy, dog, but I got to get some more information about this. So what is that again? A 3-4, 4-3?
No, it's a 4-3. A 4-3 relationship is what it is.
Okay, well, if it make her happy, I'm willing to listen.
Okay, well, listen, man, we're probably going to get started right away. Probably Monday. We'll get started on Monday. You'll go through Monday through Thursday, and then I'll pick up, Friday through Sunday, man, and we'll go ahead and get this thing started. I think after a month, you'll pretty much catch on to everything,
This something going to be shipped to the house or pick? You say pick up. What you mean pick up?
She hasn't mentioned any of this to you?
No, man, she ain't mentioned nothing of this to me.
Okay. All right. Well, what this is, man, a 4-3 relationship, Maurice, is this. You spend 4 days with Keisha, and she comes over to my place, and she spends the other 3 days with me. That's what a 4-3 relationship. So, see, this kind of frees you up, man, on anything you might want to do on those other 3 days, man, where she might be tying you down. So 4 of them days, you with her, but the other 3 days you kind of have some free time to yourself. But she'll be over at my place on the other 3 days. That's what basically a 4-3 relationship is.
Pardon me?
Say what now?
I say, pardon me. You say she'll spend 4 days with me, 3 days with you.
That's it, sir. That's the 4-3 relationship right there, Maurice. You really gonna like this, man. Like I say, she was excited about it.
Hold on. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious, man. Like I say, Keisha was excited about it.
Hold on, man. I know wife ain't discussed you about relationship, spending 4 days with me, 3 days with me, man. So you talking about my wife, homeboy?
No, I know it's your wife, man.
You hold up. What's name again?
My name's Devin.
Devin. Say, bro, I don't play games, man. I don't know how got my number.
Maurice, what's wrong? I mean, a lot of couples are doing.
What's wrong? That's my wife. Bro, who you think you talking to? You ain't talking to no pro. Who you think you talking to?
Okay, well, listen, man. A lot of couples are doing the 4-3, man.
I would give a what other couples is doing, homeboy. My wife and me ain't interested in no 4-3 relationship. I can't believe you woke my up for this, man. Are you serious? You calling me talking about 4-3 relationship? And I told you I work at night. Why?
I didn't know you worked at night, man. Like I see, when I came over last week, man.
Hold on. You came over where last week? I know you ain't finna say what I think you finna say. You better not say it. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead, player. You been talking? Don't stop now. Go ahead.
Dog, Maurice, hold up, dog. This getting
too... No, hold up. You don't... I'm up, player. I'm up. Now, go on and say it. Go ahead. I dare you.
All I'm saying is I came by there last week, man.
You came by where?
I came by your house.
You come by my house.
Okay, are you at 18-4 Trail?
Kid, I've been here for the last 10 years. Oh, so you mean you brought your house?
Okay, dog, because she said... Okay, she said she was...
I need to call Keisha right now, because this birds, man. First of all, you done woke up, and you gonna tell me you done been in my house? Okay, player. Okay, go ahead. Okay,
if y'all not interested in the 4-3, man, then I won't be wasting no more of your time.
You waste time. You really are. You waste time calling me with my little wife. Don't tell you about she want to 4-3, and she never told me nothing about player. You got the wrong on, homeboy. Ain't nothing wrong with my relationship.
Okay, so why would she tell me she interested in the 4-3, man?
I wouldn't give a what she told you. I know I take care of my bedroom, all right? 4-3, I wish she would leave 3 days. I wish she would. Anyway, I know you. How you know us? I don't know you from man and moon. I don't mind taking off work tonight to sell see what's going on in my house with my crane at night working all night. Now, I'm going to ask you again, how do you know us?
Man, I know y'all through Tommy, man.
Who is Tommy? Tommy who?
Tommy, man. Maurice, nephew Tommy. This is nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, dog. Your wife Keisha got me to prank phone call you.
Man, you talking about the Steve Harvey Show?
Yeah, man.
Nephew Tommy, the little bald head that's up there next to Steve, man. I know y'all ain't with me, man. I know y'all not with me today. Man, if Steve said next to you, tell him.
No. Why Steve need to be over here?
So he can slap bald out your bald head, you little bald head. But you ain't got nothing else to do but people, man. Slow down. They should know I got to go to work to the city.
She told me you got to go to work. You work at night, man. All right, Maurice, I'm going to let you go back to sleep, man. But one more thing, dog. Tell me this, man. What is the... What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest?
Hey, this real cute to you, ain't it? You got jokes, huh? I wish I was there. You.
Hey, man, what's the baddest radio show in the land, man?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Y'all mad at me about this?
Oh,
anybody mad? Huh?
No, but
y'all upset about this here?
He was. You play too much. You calling folks about their wives splitting up time on certain days. Are you crazy?
Do you know how many people would love this? What? Nope.
All right, have a seat, nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour.
I ain't heard nothing.
Nothing. Entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In entertainment news, NBC has reached a settlement with Gabrielle Union over her claims of a toxic workplace on the set of America's Got Talent. We all remember that. To review, she was let go as a judge on the competition show after she complained of racism, health violations in the form of Simon Cowell's on-set smoking, and her being labeled as difficult when she asked for a functioning and dignified work environment. The network and Gabrielle's spokespersons released a joint statement. We've reached an amicable resolution. NBC Entertainment appreciates the important concerns raised by Gabrielle and remains committed to ensuring an inclusive and supportive working environment where people of all backgrounds can be treated with respect. In an internal investigation that was never completed, NBC and Fremantle Media found no evidence of systemic racism. There you go. However, they made significant changes to the human resources reporting process for employees, for those involved in the show.
I didn't even know Simon smoked. I ain't know nothing.
Wow.
Well, yeah, we may not have ever known it if Gabrielle hadn't sued. Yeah.
That's a lot, Steve.
I mean, I don't know anything about that. The guy that they say they got rid of at NBC was Paul Teglety. So, you know.
Who knows what happened? No.
I mean, he was the guy that got rid of the Steve Harvey talk show, so I don't really give a damn.
Okay,
Well,
and there you have it.
Maybe we got some money,
you know.
And there you have it.
Okay. I'm embarrassed now.
Officially, Shirley, moving
Thank you,
on.
Steve. Yes.
That's why we
All right, so, time now for Tell Me Something Good. And here's some good news. Former NBA Cleveland Cavalier player Delonte West is turning his life around. He's got some help from Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban. Steve, it's been a challenging few years for West, who has bipolar disorder and battles with drug addiction. Delonte was recently captured on camera panhandling on the side of the road in Dallas. We all saw that. Since the footage surfaced, Cuban has connected with him and helped check him into a rehab facility in Florida. He also reunited with his mother, Delphina Addison. And apparently the NBA Players Association, Doc Rivers, and former NBA baller Jameer Nelson have all tried to get West some help over the last few years. So that is good news. Glad he's getting the much-needed help.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Great job of Mark Cuban, too.
That's big.
I never met him. I don't know him. So.
Delonte West?
Yeah, that's sad. But that's good, though.
Yeah,
like you
it
said,
is.
Mark Cuban.
Sad story.
Everybody needs a chance, man, to get it right. Everybody needs a chance to recover.
Second chance.
Redeem themselves. That's why I'm okay with people getting other chances, man. I thank God for second, third, fourth, fifth,
yes,
18th.
Yes.
I'm on my. Oh,
What you think?
probably about 738.
You think so?
I'm about on my
All of us.
738th chance.
Yeah, we're human. Yeah, we're subject to error. That's how it goes in life.
I'm just trying to get out of here without needing 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, well, congratulations to him. That is really good news. A good news story.
I gave Tommy another chance.
What I
From when?
From what?
Today?
I ain't done nothing today.
No, not today. 17 years ago when you joined the show.
Oh, yeah.
I gave you another chance.
What? All right, look, it's time to move on. Figure it out,
Yeah,
Tommy.
we got to go to break, dog. Hey,
We gotta
ladies and
go
gentlemen,
to-
Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. This is Ann Tripp with the news. Okay, now post-debate, President Trump is under criticism by lawmakers from both sides of the aisle, actually, for what looked to be his clear avoidance of condemning white supremacists. When pushed during the debate, he said the right-wing group, the Proud Boys, should, quote, stand down and stand by. He's now trying to come out stronger.
I've always denounced any form of any of that. You have to denounce.
Yeah, he still didn't say white supremacy, he said any of that. Trump is claiming, by the way, that he doesn't know anything about the Proud Boys, even though he's the one who brought the group up during the debate. And, of course, Trump's critics say that he spends more time attacking left-wing causes and leaning causes than right-wing ones, even violent right-wing groups. In battle, Kentucky Attorney General David Cameron asked for more time yesterday to turn over the grand jury recordings of the Breonna Taylor case. He got it. A circuit judge has ordered the AG to turn over the recordings of what went on during that closed-door proceeding tomorrow by noon. One of the jurors filed a motion accusing Cameron of failing to offer the panel the option of indicting the 2 other Louisville cops who actually fatally shot the young first responder. In fact, Kentucky's very first black attorney, that's Cameron, actually black attorney general rather, admits that in the case of the unprovoked police killing of an innocent young black woman, that he never even recommended that the grand juries return homicide charges against the white cops who killed her. The only charges the panel issued, were wanton endangerment charges for shooting into a white neighbor's apartment. By the way, one of the white cops involved in Breonna's killer's murder is currently raising crowdfunding money so he can retire. The state of California is about to develop a detailed plan for reparations under a new measure signed into law yesterday by Governor Gavin Newsom, making it the first state to mandate a study into how it can make amends for its role in the oppression of American blacks. That is, to those people who are the descendants of enslaved blacks in this country. 2 months ago, the city council in Asheville, North Carolina, approved a form of reparations involving making investments in areas where African Americans face racist roadblocks and disparities. The airline industry hurting. Industry leaders say it's on the financial skids. They're going to have American Airlines say they might have to begin laying off 19,000 people. United, about 12,000 jobs. Finally, sad news, singer Helen Reddy has died at 78, best known for her song that served as a sort of feminist anthem. I am woman, hear me roar. Stupid to ignore. Anyway, Reddy was from Australia. She had another big hit called Delta Dawn. Delta Dawn. What's that? Anyway, I liked her. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, is everybody still processing Tuesday night's debate? We know Cardi B, John Legend, Kelly Rowland, Kerry Washington, Steph Curry, and LeBron James are just some of the celebrities that reacted to the debate. Our favorite is from Kelly Rowland. She just posted WTF.
That's about what it was.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's about what it was.
I love that, Kelly.
Why are they fighting?
LeBron James just posted, please vote.
Yeah.
So, Steve, yesterday, while out on the campaign trail during a train tour in Ohio, Vice President Biden said that Trump's debate performance was a national embarrassment, and he has no plans and no ideas. So basically, he's agreeing with you, Steve.
I've been saying it the whole time. Now, everybody, I was listening to Trevor Noah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And he was saying very, very funny rendition he did of it. But everybody's trying to come up with a format to fix the debate.
Yeah.
I have thought about it, and I have come up with it.
Okay.
When they have the 2-minute round, all they have to do is for 2 minutes, whose ever turn it's not, turn their mic off for exactly 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, they said that yesterday, Uncle CNN. They said that was what they were going to do. Yeah, turn their mic off. That was one of the ideas.
And that's great out there. They got that from me, Junior.
And you got it from me.
They listen. But how if we number one, they listen.
Yeah. But at first, I would think that, being who they are and the moderator and everything would be a little tentative about turning the president of the United States mic off. But in this case...
Let me work the buttons.
And let Samuel Jackson
and Samuel L. Yeah.
Between the two of you guys. Whoa.
Really, I've seen all I need to see, though.
Woo!
But
But
I'm
do you know
glad
that they say Trump thinks he did really well in the debate?
Yeah. That's
Well, of course he does.
We knew that we knew he was going to walk away thinking that, though.
Well, I'm really glad, though, Chris Wallace was the moderator because he was from Fox News. Because if the moderator had been from another news network,
CNN,
they would have been like, they did that on purpose.
Even Chris Wallace struggled with the president. Even he struggled trying to stop him from interrupting and, staying on message and answering the question. Even Chris Wallace struggled.
Yeah,
Everybody was in agreement.
And popped open a bottle of scotch and sat down. I said, I ain't doing this no more.
I'm done.
I don't even think they need another debate.
I'm done. I've seen all I need to see. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not going to change nobody's vote. I don't give a damn if Biden fall asleep up there. I'm still voting for him.
Well, here's the sad part.
What's that, Steve?
44 million people around about 12% of the voting population, of the entire country's population. 44 million people are going to vote for Donald Trump. That's very, very sad.
Well, we got to vote too. 34 days left. And coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about the season of fall right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're taking a break from all this political talk. The debate is over. We'll give ourselves a break, okay?
Shirley, I don't know what you're getting ready to say, but whatever you say, I'm going to say something ignorant. Go ahead.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so here's the question. We're just talking about fall, about autumn, the season. And, Steve, we can start with you. What's your favorite part about it? What do you like about it?
I don't wear drawers in the fall.
Okay. Thank you for almost knocking me out of my seat on Zoom. Thank you. All right, come on, Junior. What you got? What do you love about the fall?
Thanksgiving coming. That's what I'm finna go be doing. I'm waiting on Thanksgiving.
Is that your favorite holiday, Junior?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. By far.
Over Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Because, the family get together on Thanksgiving, and it just be a bunch of characters coming in there.
Your family, Junior.
Yeah, we're going to find out who got out of jail this year. We ain't even seen them. We don't know who's going to walk in. It's a surprise to everybody.
Because of COVID.
Marcus, that's you? When you get out?
Because of COVID, though, Junior. That's why they got out.
Yeah. But, we don't know where they're going to be at.
But you say that every Thanksgiving?
Oh, somebody you ain't seen, sure. I've seen some of these kids I was 10.
I love your family, Junior. I love your family.
What's been up with you? Free. Sorry. Going to the store. Ain't much.
Wearing my mask.
Yeah. Tell the story. Can you tell the story about when you told your grandmother about who you were going to vote for? Can you tell that on the air?
I was messing my grandmother. I was messing with her. I called her. She said, "So we got to go vote and everything. You got your selection already made?" "I know you do." I said, "I'm kind of torn." She said, "What the? Walk your ass in here with a Trump vote." Hey, he don't know who he gonna vote for.
She was actually a little more graphic than that.
Yes, she was.
She
colorful.
Colorful is the word. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Junior. Now tell me, what do you like best about fall?
Outdoor sex, no mosquitoes or anything. It's the best time to do it. The best time to do it. No mosquitoes, no bugs, no. You know what I mean? It's if you want to do it and do it right, fall is the time. That's the time to make it happen.
Okay, so we went from no underwear from your uncle.
I like some other things I like about fall.
Come on. We have time.
I like fall because I like watching kids rake the leaves up.
Oh, yeah.
And dive in the pile, but don't have enough leaves.
Oh, Steve.
That's always fun to watch. They
ain't got enough leaves.
That them leaves ain't as buoyant as that pile look.
Oh, my God.
It is an epic fail.
Yeah.
That's a shot. I've done that many times.
Okay.
Leaves ain't like a mattress. They don't go down and bounce back up. They just go down.
Yeah, not like a snow angel or anything like that. No. No. All right, Junior, what else you got? What are some of the best things you like about fall?
Oh, man, one thing about that heat ain't here. Man, I'm from Texas, woof, you need that break.
Okay, all right. Nephew, what you got? Things you like about fall? Yeah.
Well, the best thing about this fall, to be honest with you, the best thing about this fall, we finna to vote and get this crazy fool up out of there. That's the best thing about this fall. Hello.
Yeah.
I like your nephew.
To the polls, baby. To the polls.
34 days left. All right, back around to the uncle. This is like a fall cipher almost. What you like, Steve? What you got going on?
What do I like about the fall? Let me see. Oh, I tell you what I like about the fall.
Uh-oh. What?
All new TV shows make an appearance in the fall.
Yeah, that's true.
85% of them won't be back after the spring.
Why do you like that?
Wow. Rise and fall.
It ain't that I like that, but it keeps everybody hopefully working in Hollywood. That's the grill of it.
Oh, that's why.
I don't wish it, but that's the ratio. 85% of all new shows don't make it.
That's cold.
All right. Well, we're off politics, and we're talking about what are the best things you like about fall. And coming up, we're going to switch gears again. The nephew is here with today's prank phone call. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, my husband's big brother. Okay? Yeah, we'll get into it. But right now, we got it. Okay. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
My tip. Okay. Sounds pretty simple.
Reasonable. Yeah. Restaurant.
My
I'm
tip.
assuming a restaurant.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Mr. Kenny.
Yeah, this is he.
How you doing? I'm actually calling you from the seafood house. You came and had I waited on you. You came and had dinner over here the other night.
Yeah, about 2 nights ago.
Yeah. How was your food? How was the service?
Everything was good. I don't have any complaints. I always enjoy when I come there. I never got a phone call from you guys. Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm actually I don't know if you remember me waiting on you, but I actually waited on you.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
I'm good. Would you say that my service was pretty good and up to par?
Yeah, like I said, man, everything was excellent. Every time I come there, the food is great, the service is good. I have no complaints. Everything is good.
Okay, good deal. Mr. Kenny, listen, you if you don't mind me asking, man, if you really thoroughly enjoyed the service as well as the food, and I'm assuming you come here a lot, so I'm assuming you really like the food that we put out. If you don't mind, if I could ask you a question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Okay, if the service was so good and you enjoyed everything, why you tip me the way you did?
Excuse me? Why did I do
I mean, you didn't even tip even close to 10%. You know,
You called. First of all, let me ask you something, because I don't remember giving my phone number or writing my phone number down on any survey. I've never taken a survey, nor have I gotten a call from you guys. So how did you get my phone number?
Well, I'm just giving a courtesy call, and I'm just curious about.
A courtesy call. Okay, that's fine. But how did you didn't answer my question. How did you get my phone number? Because I didn't give it to anybody there. So you've done something to obtain my.
Well, I went on and done the research of what it took to get a number. So yeah, I did. It was just bothering me that you tipped me the way you did.
Well, it's bothering me that you calling me in the middle of the day asking me about a tip. First of all, how much did you say I tipped you?
Yeah, I got $5 tip, and your meal was at least $80-something plus.
Now, you done all this research, and you got the wrong number. You got the wrong damn number. Because first of all, I tip more than $5 damn. I used to work for tips, bro. So let me explain that to you. I used to work for tips, and I know what it's like. And then $5 is no. You got the wrong table. You done all this research for nothing.
No, you're the exact person. You Mr. Kenny. I waited on you.
Yeah, I'm Kenny, but damn it, you don't got the wrong Kenny, because Kenny don't tip no damn $5. When I go, I ball, baby. I go to the seafood house because I want to entertain my people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have time.
But see, the problem I'm having, you bringing your people and you want to ball and everything, but you balling with them, but you shortchanging the waist style.
I ain't shortchanging a damn look. You complain about $5. I give you $5 to get off this damn phone. That's what I give you $5 for. I don't tip no damn $5, bro. I got plenty of money. I don't need you to call me, tell me how to damn tip. I told you, man, I used to work for tips. I don't need you to call me.
You would think that if you were somebody that worked for some tips, that you would know how to come in and tip somebody at least 15%, man. I can't even understand how you come in, you ball, and you done brought a couple people with you, and you leave me with $5.
Look here, man, I ain't leave you. I told your stupid I ain't leave you with no $5, man. I left at least $25 up in that thing. Cause I was hosting some people, and I wanted to show my gratitude for something, and you calling me about the wrong damn tip amount and the wrong person. You done got the wrong person and calling.
I ain't got the wrong person. You Mr. Kenny. I remember waiting on you and two other people when you came in there. Wasn't you in there with two other people?
Man, who the hell are you? How you know all my damn business anyway? Who the hell are you?
Because I'm the one that waited on. Let me tell you something. The only way we can really rectify it. Won't you do this, man? Won't you come back up here and bring me the tip that I deserve?
I ain't coming no damn well. I told you. Matter of fact, when I come up there again, I'm gonna look for your. You give me your name and you give me your manager name. Cause matter of fact, I'm gonna call up there and come up there today. Cause I don't appreciate you calling my damn phone about some tip. And I know good and damn well I took good money.
Okay, well, do this for me. Do this for me then. When you do come up here today, will you bring me my damn tip money?
I'm going to give you a tip. Quit calling people about a tip and maybe make some better service, and you'll get a better tip. I'm going to bring you a tip. I'm bringing you the tip of my shoe up your That's what I'm going to bring. Cause you got.
I get into the job today at 5 o'clock.
Hey, look here, man. It ain't no problem. That's perfect because I get off at 5. And I'm going to come down there. First I'm going to talk to your manager. Then I'm going to hand you the little extra money, tip money you want. Then I'm going to whoop your in the parking lot. That's what I'm going to do.
I ain't scared. You know what? I ain't worried about getting my whooped. I want the tip.
I'm going to give you a tip. Quit stalking people by the damn tip. That's what you stop doing. That's your tip. You see, you done pissed me off now. See, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to whoop some. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Then
I'm
going to give you $5.
And what do I need to do to help you out?
Hey, what?
Hey, man, I ain't worried about nothing. Because let me tell you something. If you whoop the same way you tip, I ain't worried about a damn thing.
No, check this out. You got the wrong number, but you got the right. Because I'm going to come down there and I'm going to let you see what it is, player. See, I try to conduct myself in a nice manner and be professional. But you done bought the out and you going to get it. I got your tip. When I buy you better weave. I'm coming down there and beat your. That's what I'm going to do. You going to get the real. I'm coming down there as soon as I get off from work. You better not bring your down there. You better not be there.
What's down there, baby? You ain't got to worry about me. I'm going to be there.
What's your name? What's your name, dog?
You got a pen and paper?
I remember your name. What's your name?
My name Tommy.
Tommy what? Because I don't. Tommy who?
Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked.
Say what?
Hey, man, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your boy Richard got me to prank phone call you.
Y'all, you know what? Y'all, man, you done got my damn pressure up, man. Y'all some stank. I'm gonna get both of y'all, Tommy. I'm gonna get both of y'all, because y'all ain't right. Man, you got me hollering in the damn building. My employees looking at me, man. They ain't never seen me act like this. I'm up here talking about a meeting so we can get our company Christmas party together, man. And you got me acting a damn fool here. Kill y'all, man.
Hey, Kenny, man, I gotta ask you though, baby. Come on, man. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, man.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. Take all the employees to the seafood house, man.
Hey, I'm scared to go down there now. They might be scared to go with me. That might be a good thing though, because they're gonna be pulling out their tips now. They gonna be. We got it, boss. We got it, man. Y'all got me.
Yeah. Give it to
See, Tommy, the thing I like about him is you can tell he's doing better in life now, but he got that piece of him that he can go back to, and he bring him out in needed moments like this. See, you done got me mad. I tell you what I'm finna do. I'm coming down there and whoop your ass. How about that?
I'm going to give you the money. Then I'm going to take you outside and whoop your ass.
In the parking lot. You better be ducking, because I'm going to sure be throwing.
You better be bopping and weaving.
Not playing, man.
That was funny, yeah.
Not playing at all, baby. Just keeping it stupid, Shirley. That's all I'm trying to do, Shirley. That's it.
It's not that hard. Quit acting like it's
really,
so darn
yeah,
hard.
Tommy, it's natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it ain't like, you know, I don't know why you want applause every time you stupid.
Because it's greatness. And then, see, that's the problem is you don't see the greatness in my stupidity. And that's what bothers me.
The problem is you see greatness in your stupidity. That's the real problem.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it's my strawberry letter subject, my husband's big brother. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, only 34 days left until November 3rd. Please go to vote.org and get registered. And that is vote.org. Find out when you can early vote. All right? Switching gears here, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, a Strawberry Letter.
All right, subject, my husband's big brother. Dear Steve and Shirley, I was a faithful and committed wife to an undeserving man for 3 years before I decided to flip the script on him. My soon-to-be ex-husband and I dated back when we were in college, and we reconnected 5 years ago. We got married 3 years ago, and a few months after our wedding, I found out that he had a girlfriend and a newborn baby. He admitted it after the girl came to our house. We started arguing a lot, and he decided that he needed a break from our marriage, so he moved in with his older brother. I was willing to fight for my marriage, so I would go by his brother's house to beg him to come home. About a month ago, we had a heated discussion, and I decided to go see him. He wasn't there, but his brother could tell I was upset, so he invited me in. I started crying uncontrollably, and his brother hugged me tightly and rubbed my back and shoulders. He kept whispering, "Relax, relax, relax." His body felt so good against mine, and I could feel him getting excited from all of the closeness and rubbing. I tried to pull away from him, and he started kissing me on my neck. Then we ended up naked and all tangled up on his couch. This man is huge, and he knows how to please a woman. We made love for at least an hour. I stopped begging my husband to come home, and I filed for divorce. His big brother, all caps B-I-G, his big brother has helped me adjust to being single, and I've moved on with my life, but I still want my husband to know that I got my sweet revenge. By the way, they are stepbrothers, so it's not so bad. I'm thinking of dropping hints so my husband will know what I've been doing. Should I do it or not? Now, you know you shouldn't be doing that. And, letting us know that they're stepbrothers, so it's not so bad. Well, I'm sure your husband still thinks of him as his brother, so, you basically did it with his brother, the man who he considers his brother, I'm assuming. But no, I definitely wouldn't tell him. I definitely wouldn't get my revenge. You want to tell somebody you got revenge. No, you don't have to do that. Let's be adult. You want everyone to know. You want your husband. You wrote in to Steve and I. Millions of listeners are hearing this Strawberry Letter. Okay, you do know that. So everybody is going to know in a minute. The brother, everybody. I mean, haven't you heard the saying, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing? I think that applies here. And I know you've heard that. I just think some things are best left unsaid, better left unsaid is what I'm trying to say. And this is just one of them. I think you got your revenge. You were satisfied. So there's no reason for you to take this any farther. I mean, the big brother helped you adjust to being single. Now you've moved on with your life. I just think, you don't know what your husband might do or how he might react. What if he goes over to his brother/stepbrother's house and one of them gets badly hurt or something? Did you think about that? I just think, let this go. Take this to your grave. You'll be divorced soon anyway. Steve?
I see a woman that's in real conflict and is really doing several things that has nothing to do with what she's actually saying. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was a faithful and committed wife. Okay. Now, this show changes somewhere in this letter. I am a faithful and committed wife. Okay.
Oh, you meant sure. Okay. You said show. Okay, I got you. I'm with you. Go ahead.
No. This show changes. I said exactly what I meant. No, this show gonna change.
Exactly.
No, it's not sure. No, this show gonna change.
Trying to do it in
I'm
my
gonna
mind.
show you where it changed.
Okay.
SHO.
Sure?
This for show.
I got you.
To this undeserving man, I decided to flip the script. My soon-to-be ex-husband, y'all dated when y'all was in college, and 5 years ago you got there. We got married 3 years ago, and a few months after our wedding, I found out he had a girlfriend and a newborn baby. He admitted it after the girl came to our house. We started arguing a lot, and he decided he needed a break from our marriage, so he moved in with his older brother. Here's the next statement. I was willing to fight for my marriage. Okay? So I go to his brother's house to beg him to come home. After about a month ago, we had another heated discussion. You went to see him. He wasn't there, but his brother could tell you was there, so he invited you in. I started crying uncontrollably. I don't think he was crying uncontrollably. I really don't. That's a different kind of cry. That's that nasty cry. I don't think he was crying uncontrollably. I think you might have had some tears, but I think you knew what you was doing. And his brother hugged me tightly and rubbed my back and shoulders. He kept whispering, relax, relax. His body felt so good against mine, I could feel him getting excited from all the closeness and rubbing. I tried to pull away from him.
Yeah, it
oh,
didn't
really?
take much.
Really? How hard was you trying?
All right, hold that thought, Steve. Hold that thought. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. My strawberry letter for today, subject, my husband's big brother. All right?
Yeah.
Capital B-I-G. All right, we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's strawberry letter. The subject, my husband's big brother.
You know, Shirley, you okay, baby?
You emphasize
B-I-G is all caps,
yeah.
but it's emphasized
I mean,
in
you
the letter.
enjoying this, man. Anybody said this big is B-I-G. Well, this that you doing
All
this extra.
caps. All
Okay,
caps.
ain't no problem.
You have to let the people
That's what
listening
we
know
do.
what's going on.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Shirley. There you go. All right,
Emphasize.
you're breathing heavy. Heavy breathing. I was a faithful and committed wife. Okay, lady. To an undeserving man. Y'all got married. Found out he had a girlfriend and a newborn. And the way you find out was she came by the house. Y'all started arguing. He fell out, decided the marriage needed a break, moved in with his older brother. I was willing to fight for my marriage. Well, how hard? How hard was you willing to fight for it? Well, let's try to find out. So you go over his brother, beg him come home. About a month ago, y'all had another hot one. I decided to go see him, but he wasn't there. But his brother could tell I was upset, so he invited me in. I started crying uncontrollably.
She's
I don't know how to
fighting.
say. No. Fighting who, Shirley?
For her marriage.
No, her marriage ain't there. He wasn't at the house. Her marriage ain't there. Her marriage brother was there.
Her brother-in-law.
He hugged me, and he rubbed my back, and he kept whispering, relax. His body felt so good against mine, I could feel him getting excited from all the closest rub. I tried to pull away from him. Oh, yeah, I bet you did. Oh, get off and stop. You kissing my... You stop kissing my neck. You kiss
This woman is
my
hurt.
neck. You kiss my neck.
She's hurt, Steve.
My neck. You on my neck. Go down, son.
See?
Go down, son.
Oh, you nibbling on my shoulder. Hold up, wait. Go down some more. You on my chest. What you doing? Okay.
Stuff happens.
But so let me tell you what happened, Shirley. They ended up naked and tangled up on his couch. That's another word for entanglement. We all familiar with that.
Right,
you ended up tangled up on the couch. That ain't okay. Now, you on there tangled up for a couch. You on the couch. This man was huge and knows how to please a woman. We made love for at least an hour. And then let me explain something to you about loving somebody for an hour.
What?
A lot of times to pull away in an hour.
Yeah.
This ain't right.
In
It came
now.
out.
What?
This ain't right.
I stopped begging my husband to come home, and I filed for divorce.
Yes.
Now here go the line. His big brother has helped me adjust to being single. Help you adjust to being single. You know what that really means? He been in there just tuning your pipes.
Yep. Yep.
And I've moved on with my life, but I still want my husband to know how I got my sweet revenge. Lady, this was way more than revenge because you kept going back over there.
Steve, her husband has a baby.
Okay, but I'm just telling you what she doing. Her husband got the baby, but this wasn't just sweet revenge because she kept going back over there. She was enjoying herself.
Absolutely she was.
They ain't got nothing to do with revenge. This lust at this point.
It has everything to do with revenge.
Uh-oh.
That's a baby, another life he brought into their marriage, Steve.
But you still screwing his brother because you wanted to.
Sweet revenge.
Out of
Okay,
everybody out
Shirley.
here.
Here's the next line.
He
By
got
the
a
way,
baby.
Stepbrother, so it's not as bad. What?
Right, not
Who
blood.
is this line for? This not as bad for who? It's bad to us, but I guess this line was for you. I'm thinking of dropping hints so my husband will know what I've been doing. That's stupid. Now, that's more than revenge. Why would you mess up the brother? Okay, let's quit talking about your husband for a minute. But the man that you used for revenge, why would you mess his relationship up with his brother? Why would you tell him? He dead wrong because this is his brother.
Yes.
Right. And no matter if it's
Dog, he
stepbrother,
dead wrong.
blood brother.
Dog, I don't
they-
care what
yeah.
chick come up to me,
your
man.
brother.
Dog, this is my brother.
Right.
And me and my brothers, even the one that passed heavy, dog, we's close. This is my brother, man. Dog, this dude taught me how to drive and ride bikes. And nah, man, what? You can't come up to me with nothing like that. He my brother. Can you understand what that is to have a brother? He my brother, man. So the brother wrong. You wrong and the brother wrong. Now your husband was wrong for the girlfriend and the baby.
But wrong.
But all y'all wrong. Now you want to go and tell your husband how wrong you been and his brother been, and that's going to create a whole nother wrong. And Shirley right about this. Somebody going to get hurt. Because no matter how wrong the man was for the baby and the girlfriend, his brother,
house?
man, get out of here. Should I do it or not? Absolutely not.
No.
Bad idea.
All right,
Two
Steve,
wrongs
thank you.
don't make a right.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, our girl from The Talk on CBS, Sheryl Underwood. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, please introduce our girl from The Talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sheryl Underwood. Go.
Let me tell you something, Steve Harvey. This was better than WWF. It was better than any bar fight I've ever seen, any street fight. It was two old white dudes arguing on TV, and what I love, I give it up for Joe Biden when he called the man a clown. I ain't heard a brother call somebody a clown in decades. If they would have handed Joe Biden a Budweiser and let him unbutton his jacket, he was getting his white man on, and Trump couldn't handle it. When Chris Wallace out of Fox is going up against you, then you know you are losing people. And to me, I don't know why people got to hear any more than this. The dude Trump felt so cocky that he can say all the stuff he say, and he thought he was going to bully Joe Biden. And you're not going to bully Joe Biden. You know, didn't you like it, Steve? Did you like it, Steve?
Hell yeah,
I was drinking.
I thought it showed everything I needed everybody to see. My only question is, did they care if they saw it or not?
Honestly, I think I do think it's going to make a difference because the women that Trump needed was still turned off. You cannot speak against white supremacy. You still talking this crazy talk. You still think that them little whack jokes you telling are working. You up there looking like a Cheeto that's been dipped in oil, sweating up there. Nobody wants to see this anymore. And listen, I'm going to tell you, Mike Wallace, baby Chris Wallace, was letting him have it, correcting him. Then when he said that was a rhetorical question, you know, Trump dumbass didn't even know what rhetorical meant. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I was doing shots every time somebody said something crazy.
A drinking game, Sheryl. I love it.
Listen to me. I was so messed up, Tommy. Listen, I was so messed up that I drunk dialed Junior.
How did that go, Sheryl?
Did he
How
answer?
did that go?
I told him I loved him 34 times. But it wasn't a Junior that's on this show. It was my Uncle Junior. And I'm so sorry. I still love you, though. Black Radio Solidarity for the soul of the nation. Let's take souls to the polls. Turn up the turnout. Let's go blue. Be loud, united, and engaged. It's over. And listen, you don't want to play with these new brothers out here. These new brothers ain't no suckers. I was about to say a word.
Hey, let me tell you something else we need to do, y'all. We need to vote in that Senate race down in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Between
the Jamie
Lindsey
Harrison
Graham and Jamie Harrison. This guy, Jamie Harrison, is the real deal. He is up against Lindsey Graham for the Senate race in South Carolina. Steve Harvey Show listeners, remember the name, Jamie Harrison, South Carolina, the Senate.
Yes.
All right, Sheryl, thank you. Thank you so much. Coming up.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Coming up
Bye,
at the top
Jamie.
of the hour, Carla's reality update right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, let's go, Tommy. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is here. It is Carla Farrell with Reality Update.
All right, thank you, nephew. Here we go. Real Housewives of Potomac, honey. It went down. It went down.
Child.
Listen, child, Steve, I love it when you say that.
Child.
Let me tell y'all. Okay, so remember when I told you that the ladies were at a wine tasting reception, you know, to celebrate Giselle's award for her book that she wrote. Anyway, Candace and Monique started arguing. Monique flipped Candace's hair. The wine glass was thrown, and Monique. Yes, you saw it, Tommy.
Yeah, she had a handful of hair and wouldn't let it go. I saw that.
She grabbed Candace's hair and started hitting her, and like Tommy just said, would not let her hair go. Take a listen.
Okay. You gonna drag me? You gonna drag me too? Okay. Do you want me to? Do you want me to drag me? Do you want me to? Do you want me to? Do you want me to? Hey!
See, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted Biden to do the other day. I wanted him
Oh, Trump is not going to let him touch that $70,000 hairdo.
No, a lot of dragging going on. So I blame Monique for touching Candace, for touching her hair, flipping her hair.
She started it.
She started that. And then I'm going to blame Candace because she talks a lot of noise. And Candace is a type, and she will push your buttons and she will say things over and over. And then when they go off, she's like,
Play victim.
yeah, why you acting like that? Why are you doing that? So both of them were in the wrong, but Monique was definitely in the wrong for putting her hands on Candace. That's just out of order. And then Monique, one of the producers, went up to Monique and said, hey, you gotta stop this. And she said, I'm going to beat her behind. She's been asking for this since last season. Went out the back way, tried to run the girl
ran up
down.
to the car.
Ran to the car. Yep, you actually saw it, Tommy. Exactly. So after that, the fight, the ladies went home. Candace told her husband what happened. Monique told her husband, Chris, who actually used to play in the NFL for the Washington Redskins, the team we know the Washington team. Anyway, he told his wife that he was disappointed in her behavior and fighting and all that. He was not down with that. So moving on, a quick shout out to my girl Angela Stribling. Shirley, that's our girl.
Angela,
yeah,
beautiful
from our,
self.
Yes, from our home station at WHUR #1 96.3. Angela, she was a special guest on Real Housewives of Potomac as a life and relationship coach to try to help Ray and Karen's marriage. Ray just said he don't know if he's in love with his wife. That was painful for her to hear. That really was. And let's move on quickly before we run out of time and talk about Giselle. Giselle went to Atlanta with her daughters for the grand opening of this restaurant that her ex-husband Jamal, he got this restaurant for the daughters, made them part owners. They had a big grand opening. Well, Giselle met with her father, Giselle's father, Mr. Curtis, and she talked to her dad, and she talked to him about the family, her and Jamal possibly getting the family back together and working on that. Mr. Curtis does not like Jamal. He did not go to their wedding when they got married, but he told his daughter that if she's happy and he just want his daughter and his granddaughters to be happy. Later on in the conversation, they're at the restaurant. Mr. Curtis excused himself. He goes to the restroom, but you don't see this. He's talking to producers or people that work on the show, and you could overhear him saying that he is not happy that Giselle is back with Jamal and that Jamal has 6 or 7 baby mamas and he's just through with him and he does not like it. And he said, I'm through, take my mic off. And Giselle's dad, you hear him taking his mic off or whatever, and he left the show. So he is not actually happy that his daughter is getting back with her ex-husband. So there you have it. That is the Real Housewives of Potomac. Follow me at Lips by Carla. I got to give it back to Shirley. What you got, my dear?
All right. Thank you, Carla. Coming up, more of today's trending stories and some on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We got it for you right here. 20 minutes after the hour is when we'll be back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, Carla, you have one more thing to tell us in your reality update. What is it, girl?
Dancing with the Stars reality competition show. Just letting y'all know, Carol Baskin, Tiger King, she's off. She's
okay, good.
Oh, it wouldn't take long.
Good.
Well,
About time.
Good.
Yeah, back in him. Them Tigers was like, you back already, huh?
Yeah. So I just wanted to update you guys on that.
All right. Thank you, Carla. All right, in celebrity baby news, we have to say congratulations to our friend and family member, Kevin Hart. And his wife, Iniko. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
They welcomed
Kevin.
their second child together.
Yes, sir.
A baby girl. Kaori May Hart. Isn't that cute? Kaori May Hart. Yeah. Kaori May. She was born September 29th. Kevin and Iniko have a 2-year-old son named Kenzo, and Kevin has 2 children, Heaven, 15, and Hendrix, 12, from a previous marriage. So congratulations to Kevin. I know he's over the moon right now. And we got to say congratulations to Usher and his girlfriend, Jen. They had a baby girl. Yes.
Congrats.
Her name is Sovereign Beau Raymond. Sovereign Beau Raymond. I love that, right? So congratulations to
I like
Ursh.
Usher, man. He's a good guy.
Yes.
I like him a lot. I like him a lot, man.
And I think Kevin's baby's middle name is Mai.
Mai, not
Mai.
May. Okay.
Yeah, Mai. Yeah, that's beautiful.
It really is pretty. All right, we'll have more on the Steve Harvey Morning Show and some trending news coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so here's the question. We're just talking about fall, about autumn, the season. And Steve, we can start with you. What's your favorite part about it? What do you like about it?
I don't wear drawers in the fall.
Okay. Thank you for almost knocking me out of my seat on Zoom. Thank you. All right, come on, Junior. What you got? What do you love about the fall?
Thanksgiving coming. That's what I'm physically be doing. I'm waiting on Thanksgiving.
Is that your favorite holiday, Junior?
Oh yeah, by far.
Over Christmas?
Oh yeah, because the family get together on Thanksgiving and it just be a bunch of characters coming in there.
Your family, Junior.
Yeah, we're gonna find out who got out of jail this year. We ain't even seen him. We don't know who's gonna walk in. It's a surprise to everybody.
Because of COVID.
Marcus, that's you? When you get out?
Because of COVID, though, Junior. That's why they got out.
Yeah. We don't know where they're gonna be at.
But you say that every Thanksgiving.
Oh, somebody
about
you ain't
someone.
seen. Sure, I've seen some of these kids. I was 10.
I love your family, Junior. I love
42.
your family.
What's been up with you? Free. Sorry. You know, going to the store. Ain't much.
Wearing my mask.
Yeah.
Tell the story. Can you tell the story about when you told your grandmother about who you were going to vote for? Can you tell that on the air?
I was messing my grandmother. I was messing with her. I called her. She said, "So we got to go vote and everything. You got your selection already made?" "I know you do." I said, "I'm kind of torn." She said, "What the? Walk your ass in here with a Trump vote." Hey, he don't know who he gonna vote for.
She was actually a little more graphic than that.
Yes, she was.
She
colorful.
Version.
Colorful is the word.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Junior. Now tell me, what do you like best about fall?
Outdoor sex, no mosquitoes or anything. It's the best time to do it. The best time to do it. No mosquitoes, no bugs, you know what I mean? It's if you want to do it and do it right, fall is the time. That's the time to make it happen.
Okay, so we went from no underwear from your uncle.
I like some other things I like about fall.
Come on. We have time.
I like fall because I like watching kids rake the leaves up.
Oh, yeah.
And dive in the pile, but don't have enough leaves.
Oh, Steve.
That's always fun to watch. They
ain't got enough leaves.
That them leaves ain't as buoyant as that pile look.
Oh, my God.
It is an epic fail.
That's a shot. I've done that many times.
Okay.
Leaves ain't like a mattress. They don't go down and bounce back up. They just go down.
Yeah, it's not like a snow angel or anything like that. No. No. All right, Steve, coming up, it's our last break of the day.
Last break of the day.
And Steve will have some closing remarks for us in his closing remarks. That's coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this. Good news coming up.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, the ratings are in, guys. More good news. Check this out. The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Do we need a drum roll for this? This is big right here, too. Come on now. Yeah.
Whatever it is, come on.
The ratings are in. The Steve Harvey Morning Show is #1 in D.C., baby. The nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Thank you to all of our faithful and beautiful listeners at WHUR. That is 96.3. On the campus of Howard University. We love you. We thank you. We've been there several times.
Darlene, what's up, girl?
I know. We have love for DC, and we have love from DC. Just love the beautiful situation.
Bobby!
Yes. Bobby, we love you.
Love us.
WHUR, Heritage Station in Washington, D.C. Been riding with us a long time. I really appreciate it, man. The whole Steve Harvey Morning Show appreciates it. It just shows you, man, when people team up, what can be done. We've been having some great ratings. This week, Chicago, almighty bad. V103, #1 in Chicago. WHUR, another heritage station. This is what I think. Everybody that's in the Steve Harvey Nation can be a part of this type of success. We just have to get on the same page. Let's exchange information. Let's talk to one another. What are you doing in your city to win? What are you doing on your programming that's different? What are you doing that might be able to help us out? Look, this win can go across the board if we just communicate, man. Look, we want everybody to win, but we can only do one show. True. We can do our show. We can only do one. Everybody can be a part of the winning team. Just exchange information. Let's talk. You know, we can personalize it best we can, but, you know, at the end of the day, this is the show we do. And it's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
It really is.
We like
man.
it.
I love it.
And Steve,
I love it.
look, call me, y'all. Call me. Want to get the show on in your city? Holla at us.
See what stupid do on? See what I'm saying?
This ain't really got nothing to do with stupid, Tom. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you.
The ratings ain't got nothing to do with stupid.
Not a damn thing.
Oh.
But we love that you asked that, though.
I mean, we appreciate you wanting
Yeah.
it to be.
Yes.
But ain't nobody, you know, oh, I want to be stupid. No, it's not.
No one's
nobody
signing up for that.
Yeah, anybody.
DC, thank you, WHUR.
Thank you, DC.
Yes, indeed. Love it. But you got a message? Speaking of DC, voting. Let's go.
Well,
Yeah, 34 days left, Steve,
How many
until the
days?
election. 34 days.
I'll be glad when the election is over because, to be honest with you, I'm sick and tired of talking about it. But I don't know how else to inspire people. I've tried everything. I'm not going to stop trying. But if you think that you deserve 4 more years of this president after if you didn't see the debate, after what you heard about the debate, then we got to do something about it. The only way to bring about change is to vote. Voting is our greatest opportunity. Marching don't bring about change as well as voting does. Marching draws attention to issues. Issues are created by policy. Policy is created by politicians. Politicians are put in office by the vote. You want to change something? Change who's sitting in there making decisions in the Senate, in the Congress. We got to vote, man. There is a senator in South Carolina by the name of Jamie Harrison that's running against a long time component that has just not been good for our causes at all, and that's Lindsey Graham. Jamie Harrison is running for the Senate in South Carolina. He deserves our support. We got to vote for this man. You got to get people in there that look like you, that want like you, that have the same hopes as you, has the same understanding as you. Jamie Harrison has more of a viewpoint. Just listening to him talk to Don Lemon about his mother, that's the heart of a person we want in that position. Not Lindsey Graham, they all coming after me, the left. I get sick of people talking about the left. You know, the right is the right, the left is the left. The symbol for this country is the bald eagle. In order for an eagle to fly correctly, you have to have a right wing, but you got to have a left wing. It don't work with just one wing. So I don't care that there are people who don't want abortions. That's your prerogative. Don't get them. I have no problem with you feeling that way. If you want to be on the right, that's fine. I have no problem if you on the right, if you just want to marry who you want to marry. That's just fine. But you can't get mad at somebody on the left who wants to have a right to choice. A woman has a right to choose. And whatever she chooses, that's her right. A person should be able to marry who they want to marry. If you think marriage is easy, come on, get some of this. I don't care who you marry. So see, this world can still function with the right being the right and the left being the left. The problem is, man, we got to think just your way. It ain't going to happen like that. And what we saw in this debate was a guy who won't even denounce white supremacy, would not do it. Stand down and stand by. If that ain't encouragement, I don't know what it is. This dude is ridiculous, man. Please, he got to go.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.